chance here. And Krissy Vaine.
And you know, this is now the third time we've had Salvatore Rinauro take part in a Hardcore Hell 2004. I can't work under these circumstances.
Yeah, it is pretty stressful.
Damn straight. What's also rather stressful is the hold that Jenny Taylor is doing on the wrist of Special K Krissy Vaine. I hope Jenny doesn't mess up Krissy's hair.
I think Vaine is a little more worried about that than the actual wrestling match, and that could always present a problem, but we shall see. As Vaine tries valiantly to get to the rope, but Jenny Taylor still firmly applying this top wrist lock.
Taylor making sure the action stays in the middle of the ring. A test of strength. And Vaine gamely making it to the ropes. Can't believe it. A ladies matchup not involving referee Speedy Nelson. Jenny Taylor tagging Daizee Haze. The rather colorful young lady. Don't you have a suit with that pattern on it?
Krissy Vaine, reverse waistlock on Daizee Haze. Haze trying her damnedest to break it. Waistlock takedown. Roll through into a front chancery by Vaine. Daizee Haze with a counter.
And Vaine, for the second time, making a dive for those ropes. And Krissy Vaine just tagged the rear end of Jenny Taylor outside the ring.
Is that a legal tag?
Well, Mike Posey is somewhat taken by the young lady, so he's going to allow it.
I mean, where in the NWA rule books does it say ass tags are allowed?
I haven't looked at the rule book for a while. It might be in there, maybe in the appendix.
Not that we abide by it here anyway. Arm wringer by Jenny Taylor. Hammerlock. Cinching it inside. Headlock there by Taylor.
Jenny Taylor obviously has some size on Daizee Haze.
The waistlock there.
Haze trying her damnedest to get out. Very, very clever. Very inventive offense on the part of young Miss Haze.
Haze continually applying the hammerlock, goes to a side headlock there. Really wrenching it in here on Taylor, spins around into a hammerlock yet again. And I've said it many times, I'd say Haze is probably the best pound for pound female grappler in the world.
Not a lot of pounds there, but a lot of physical gifts. And Jenny Taylor seemingly, wanting to slow the action down here, realized that Daizee Haze is indeed a handful.
Yes, and she comes into this matchup with the experience.
Daizee Haze has had it up to here with Krissy Vaine. We've had it up here with the Salvatore Rinauro. Hey, Daizee, why don't you slap Sal for us, too, since you're on a roll? Okay! And Sal Rinauro gets brought in the hard way. Cooperation from Haze and Taylor. And Krissy Vaine unceremoniously dumped. Vaine for the umpteenth time, able to get to that bottom rope. As Daizee Haze and Sal Rinauro threatening to mix it up. I'm sure Sal wouldn't mind that, but not the way Daizee had planned.
Japanese arm drag by Taylor, nice clothesline there. And these ladies can go, I tell you. Look at the leg. Sal Rinauro cheering on his flavor of the month. Springboard from the bottom rope by Taylor. Rolling prawn pinfall there. Barely escaped there.
That's true. That got dangerously close to 3. But obviously referee Mike Posey thought otherwise. The reversal. And Sal Rinauro hanging on to the feet of Jenny Taylor. And hanging on to the feet of his iron. Oh dear, looks like Jenny Taylor's been eliminated. Jenny Taylor has been eliminated. It is now a two-man, oh, that's not very sexist to me, a two-person roll-up from Daizee Daizee Haze, but only a 2 count. A charging clothesline leveling Krissy Vaine, and a flying body block, but only a 2 count. Daizee showing a little bit of frustration, Dan.
Daizee Haze big forearm shot here, and she is pounding the hell out of Krissy Vaine. Vaine with a drop toe hold. It was a desperation maneuver, but it paid off.
Not sure how much collegiate training Krissy Vaine has, but she's showing a little bit of spark in that department and trying to bend Daizee Haze in half. Perhaps some training from Sal Rinauro? Most of the training that Sal Rinauro does involving putting newspapers on the floor. Once again, another story from the day.
And Sal Rinauro and Daizee Haze, we know what kind of history they've got with one another. Sal claiming he had a relationship with Haze at one point.
Well,
actually just stole a pair of her tights out of her bag in the locker room, which is disgusting nonetheless.
Well, who would steal any of Sal's tights?
And he was caught sniffing them repeatedly on national television.
Terrific. Thanks for bringing that up again. And I hear Sal Rinauro's wearing his lucky socks here tonight.
Maybe he's hoping to get lucky with Krissy Vaine after the match.
Sal Rinauro can't spell lucky. But Daizee Haze having some considerable luck, slapping the hell out of Krissy Vaine.
Oh, good grief. Nasty clothesline to the breast, and that'll give you a case of the red titty.
What kind of call is that? Rather distinctive call. Oh, good heavens!
I call him like I see him.
And Sal Rinauro has seen enough. He is getting involved in this matchup, telling Daizee Haze to stop. I think Sal wants some. Maybe the lucky socks are figuring into the picture here. Oh, Daizee, please don't do this. Oh, and a variation on that move. Yeah, it involves baseball. And Sal Rinauro just got his furniture shellacked thanks to Daizee Haze. And a roll up from Haze. Oh, Krissy Vaine somehow managing to kick on out. And Sal Rinauro is now a 10er. Haze and Vaine duking it out. Haze getting the better end of the spectrum here.
Going for the Daisy cutter. There's a landslide by Vaine. No. Haze kicked out at the last second. It wasn't a kick out. It was barely a shoulder roll.
Whatever possible. Obviously, Sal Rinauro out of the picture. Good thing. Wish she could have done that yesterday, so we wouldn't have to put up with so much Rinauro here. Oh, Vaine able to stop Daizee Haze in her tracks.
Reversal by Haze. The heart punch. She just nailed her with a heart punch. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Daizee Haze.
Do you mean to say, Dan, that Daizee Haze was channeling Ox Baker?